What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's kind of been an obsession of mine to make scrunchies lately, so I want to show you guys how I've been doing that. This is not my method of making them. I did not come up with it. I'm not that smart. I figured I would make my own video about it because when I was watching videos on how to do it, I was so confused. It took me like 2 hours to make the first scrunchie I made because I don't even know, but I'm gonna try to go in depth. Maybe if you're like a beginner sewer, this will help you. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and you find it helpful. Also subscribe to my channel if you're new. I post new videos every Tuesday and Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I have never done a sewing video in my life, but if you want more of them, I will try my best. This is the fabric I'm gonna be using today. All of the fabric I have, I've bought off of Amazon. The one I'm making today, my friend Naomi is actually buying from me. So I already have one with this pattern. I just don't want to give it to her because I've been wearing it in my hair and that would be a little bit weird. Let's move to the floor. Welcome to the floor. The first thing you obviously need to do is measure out your fabric. I've been doing 19 by 3 because this fabric is about 19 inches height. Yes, height. I've seen videos where they do like 20 something by 4 or some people do it by 3. It really depends on like, I guess, how big you want it to be, but this is what mine have pretty much looked like and they look pretty scrunchy like to me. So I don't know. This works for me, but if you want them bigger or smaller, I guess, that's totally cool. I'm gonna measure that out. All right, so I have this cut out now. Clearly it does not need to be perfect. Honestly, it does not matter. Like I don't know. I'm gonna move over to the little table with the sewing machine. I really want to apologize about the lighting here. There's really windows in so many random places. Once you have your little strip, you obviously need to grab your hair tie. So I'm almost out of these. So I just have this one. The color shouldn't matter unless your fabric is like see-through. And then what you want to do, okay, this really messed me up the first time I was making this and maybe I was just stupid. So you want to fold this in half. This is me from the future popping in. I forgot to say this. Make sure that you sew on the outside. You put your outside part. I'm literally so awful at explaining this. This is the side that we don't want to be seen. So you're gonna sew on that side because obviously we don't want the seam to really be shown from the outside. So I kind of sandwich this in here. I flip the hair tie over here because if you do it the other way, like if you just leave it how it was originally, it's gonna be really difficult to sew. We're just gonna turn on the sewing machine. There she goes. And then I'm just gonna obviously put it under. I keep having issues with the thread coming undone, which is probably just, again, me not being very experienced with sewing, but hopefully that won't happen. As you can see, there's not much that's actually before the hairband, so that's kind of why you have to keep pulling. I don't know, I'm trying to explain this before I actually do it. What I'm gonna do is a little back stitch and then I'll go forward, of course. Oh, the thread just came undone.
This is so humiliating!
Okay, we're good now. I can really just see myself getting completely flamed for making a video on how to sew when I don't even know fully how to. But you know what?
That's fine.
Go forward. You're basically gonna sew until you get to the part of the hair tie that's obviously closest. And then what you wanna do is pull a little bit more of the fabric over and line up these edges again, like you did when you first started. You don't have to do a lot. You basically just go little by little, kind of do that all the way around. So now I'm close to the hair tie again, so I'm gonna pull this forward. Hopefully you can see this, but you basically just wanna keep pulling this over and lining it up here, and you just keep doing that all the way around. It is gonna get kind of scrunched up here. You'll see as I keep going. It is a scrunchie, so that kind of makes sense, but kind of just keep pushing it away because you don't wanna sew over that part, you know? Hopefully you could tell what I was doing. I will get back to you. So this is what we have. As you can see, it's looking kind of like a scrunchie, but of course we need to flip it around itself. What you want to do now is grab a little, what is this called? Are we joking right now? Safety pin. Oh my goodness. Can we work here, brain? Thank you. You want to get one of your edges, literally any of them, it doesn't really matter. So these are 2 of the edges that I have, and I'm just gonna take the one. Done.
Really?
So you're gonna take one of the sides and put the safety pin through there and clip it. And then you just wanna shove it through the little, I guess like the tube, tunnel, whatever you wanna call it. Shove it as far as you can through. And then once you can't really push it anymore, you can kind of pull this fabric back. And you just do this all the way around until you get to the other side. And then I will show you what to do. As you can see, this looks very weird right now, but make sure you do this gently because you don't want to like rip the whole thing. If you guys can see this little piece that's attached to it, that's what I'm gonna pull. Be careful not to pull the actual safety pin because it'll probably somewhat rip it, and pull it through. This is actually very satisfying. So you just keep pulling. That's literally the most satisfying thing. The only thing I look forward to about this whole thing. And as you can see, now it's flipped around. Then you can just take the safety pin off. I really hope I'm explaining this well. The whole point of this was to like go really into depth. Now we have these. Then I just take these two ends that we still have and I fold one kind of in like this. I have the other side kind of flattened out and I put that in the other side. Wow, that wording was very confusing. I guess any way you really want to that gets the two sides overlapping, that works. Just try to make it fairly flat. So as you can see, that's kind of overlapped now, and then you just need to sew that part over. I kind of try to I really can't do English today. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I kind of pull it around a little bit because the part that you have to sew over at the end is obviously a little bit flatter and you don't want that to be super noticeable. Here she is. I really hope this helped you guys. What I like about this is that obviously you have hair ties that you like and that work with your hair. So I feel like it's good to just be able to make a scrunchie from that. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. I love you guys so much and I will see you on Saturday with a brand new video. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. I'm madly in love with you.